Welcome people to the World Wide Web. So it's day 25 of the Cineworld Challenge. So people who don't know, come along, who've just found this video and I'm not sure what, Cineworld put a challenge up earlier this year, I think it was June, to basically 30 subjects for 30 days and you can present or basically give a film that represents each of these ones. Yeah, do a video about it, do a post about it, whatever. I'm a little late to the party. A few other YouTubers have been doing this at Michael's Corner Place and AJ's Movie Place, Michael's Movie Corner, sorry. Yeah, I've decided to follow on this for the month of September. So when we get into day 12, it is a film that inspires me, and this has been a very hard one. Like, I've had rules for this, like I've tried not to use my top 5. I've tried to use firsts, and this one is like I thought and I kind of come up with an answer. It may not be to everyone's taste and stuff, but it's like there are a lot of things that can inspire you, and there are a lot of aspects of films, and I kind of, if it was inspirational, I wanted it to kind of be something realistic. So I went for something that was based on true events. I thought that had to be a get-go, which is quite a lot. I have a lot of stuff based on true events, of sports stuff, you know, and then there was one I watched recently that I kind of missed. That I thought it was not only kind of a testament of these two people becoming friends, but when you find out what happened afterwards, I think it is very inspiring for people just in general. So the movie is The Green Book, and you may, if you've watched the channel, seen I've mentioned this quite a few times. So basically we have Viggo Mortensen's character. He's an Italian. He is a bouncer, and unfortunately the club that he works gets closed down, and he ends up looking for work and finds that this young coloured musician, who is very, I think he's called Professor something, he is very well known and needs to tour the Deep South because that is his... that is what he wants to do. He's getting paid loads of money by a lot of famous posh rich people, and he needs a driver, and these two kind of have a meeting, or he kind of applies for the job, and their interactions that they go on this. Now, at the very beginning, they don't like each other very much. You can see there is a racial divide, and it shows on this, obviously back in the day, unfortunately, people of colour were looked down upon and a lot of other stuff, and it is highlighted very much throughout here. But this is a kind of story of them going through this journey and becoming friends. And the reason why I put this in is why it's inspiring, because not only did these two, you know, they didn't do this to get this film created, because this was done many years ago, when, you know, like just after slavery and stuff. So you know, I think it's like 50 years or something this may have been done when they're traveling in the Deep South. But these two become friends, and not only do they become friends of it, they become lifelong friends, to the fact that I think it was just before this film came out that they were still friends. They died within a few months of each other, and they remained friends all of their life, coming from two different backgrounds and being two very different types of people. And because it is loosely based on true events, I think that is the thing, you know, look, it's friendship at the core of it, and you know, it doesn't matter who you are, what you look like, what you're into. Like, anyone can really become friends when you can kind of connect and see things from other people's perspective and have a bit of, it's almost like a proper, like a relationship. When you find somebody that you love, there is a little bit of give and take, and as long as you are prepared to do that, you know, and try, friendships can last, you know, for your whole lifetime, which it did for these two. So this is a movie that inspired me. Hope you enjoyed it. You know, have you seen this movie? Do you agree? If you haven't seen this movie, maybe you should watch it. Otherwise, I've been Cypher Sigma. I'll see you in the next one.